Datorită faptului că domnul ministru n-a putut să fie cu noi, trecem la partea care pentru mine este probabil cea mai importantă de astăzi, și anume lansarea oficială a organizației, Asociația Română de Nutriție și Dietetică. Ca și profesor, urmăresc ce se întâmplă în clasă, urmăresc studenții și totdeauna îți crește inima atunci când vezi studenți care sunt interesați, care muncesc, și am fost surprins să constat că de multe ori persoanele care... Este vreo problemă cu căștile sau...
So,
does it work now?
it should be working because
Merge?
I keep speaking all the time. Yes.
Okay, putem să avem și clipe din aceste...
So we may have such moments because we have the time. Now I get back to the class because, as I was saying, it is absolutely something special when you see students who are interested and are learning. And many times, if you were to make an average, those who have a family and have children, they prepare better than those who don't. And I said that maybe this is the rule, but I don't think this is mandatory to get married in order to be more interested in this class. And maybe two things that happen simultaneously are not necessarily within a cause and effect relationship. Now, Florina Rusa was a distinguished student. She was always well prepared, and I noticed that she was well prepared for also the public presentations, because I would tell the dietitians that you should get ready, you should prepare more than a doctor to give public addresses, because you will be invited in front of audiences, you'll be invited in television and radio shows, and you should be ready to give an address. And we cooperated very well, and it is my pleasure to introduce her as a president of the Romanian Association of Nutrition, and Mr. Ioan Popsor is with her, who comes with a rich experience as a manager of the food unit in the hospital. He is the secretary and treasurer of our association, and I'm inviting them to present the association. And this moment should be considered the official launch of the Romanian Association for Nutrition and Dietetics. Hello. The Romanian Association for Nutrition and Dietetics is an association of dietetics managed by dietitians and also open for everybody with this specialty around the country. It was founded this year. The main purpose to found this association was to help its members in reaching the European professional standards, also to become leaders in nutrition dietetics, thus contributing to the increase in the national health of the population, in promoting healthful nutrition in both health and in illness. In education, we are seeking to implement the European standards in education, in promoting and updating the university teaching training programs. We are publishing a specialty publication and implement a standard terminology. A challenge for our association was to establish a practice system which is aimed at motivating our partners and in motivating the students. An important role is the trainer, who should be a good pedagogue and should have practical knowledge and should also participate on a continuous basis in order to have the latest information to educate the students. Now, considering that obesity is like an epidemic, and the number of deaths has increased because of nutrition-related diseases. The role of dietitians in the health system has become an essential one. The dietitian, according to the European Association of Dietetics, is a person with a qualification in nutrition and dietetics, recognized by national authorities, who applies their science and nutrition in educating and feeding groups of people and individuals in health and in sickness. The clinical dietitian is a clinical person. Also, the dietitian, the community dietitian, is the person who is in charge of diets in the public system. Considering that this year we have the second generation of graduates in nutrition and dietetics, we are concerned with the statutes of dietitian, of their jobs, and training a dietitian does not end with the graduation of the courses, but we need continuous training for them. We also created a network of communication in our desire to keep track with all the dietitians in the country. We'd like to have a more impact, a bigger impact with the international and national community. We have started cooperation with associations, with institutions in this field. We started as an action plan the foundation of the Commission as regards the academic and practice standards. We got involved together with all the students of this specialty in a project of community intervention, which means a long-term study regarding the diet, exercise and smoking in Targu, Mures. We also like to continue to organize summer schools and such conferences every year, and for the next year we would like to have a magazine of our association. Our association is associated to the IFAD, European Federation of Association for Dietitians. So the standards of performance define the competence level which must be reached before getting qualified as a dietitian. The academic indicators for practice, as far as this is concerned, international practice is considered ideal in order to ensure the students with international practice. The standards regarding the practice stages are vital for healthful nutrition. The dietitians must learn how to support the population to change their eating habits, and they should know that dietetics cannot be only learned in the classroom, but also by practice. Now, internationally, we have started cooperation with other professional organizations, such as ICDA, the Nutritional Dietetic Academy, dietitians in Canada, and Loma Linda University in the United States. Representatives of these organizations present here among us are the correct proof of our preoccupation in this field. We would like to increase our presence by organizing scientific conferences, by publishing activities like books, flyers or networks, and by this we would like to promote ourselves as professionals in this field of dietetics. We are also aware that we need the support and your support and encouragement, all the medical staff and the teaching staff. And to this effect, I would like to thank to all the members of the teaching staff who made possible the organization of this conference. I would also like to thank to all our guests from abroad and also to all of you who are present here today. Thank you. Now we're having a break until 20 past 10. I also hope that those outside we're getting ready for 10 o'clock. If they are not quite ready, we should be patient a little bit. We should have a little bit of patience. Now, besides the students in Târgu Mureș, I'd like to see how many students or dietitians we have from the other universities. So please put your hands up. So, I welcome you here in Târgu Mureș, and we're also saluting the doctors here. There are dietitians who enrolled, but who, I don't know whether they have reached this place. By 20 past 10 we should all be here.